Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ebony Evaughn, your go-to business operations strategist. And today I am back with another behind the scenes look. Today I am taking you behind the scenes, giving you an inside look into my content management system. If you watch my business management system, I gave you guys a peek of my business dashboard built in Notion. And today I am back to give you an inside look into my actual marketing hub and how I manage all of my content in one place. Let's go.
There's no stopping me now. I know my shot. Sit down. Money's all over me. I'm called to be rich and be free.
We are now inside of my marketing hub. This is a one-stop shop where I organize all things marketing. So this is where we organize the content calendar, any marketing campaigns, email marketing campaigns, partnerships, ads, referrals, all of that is pretty much planned, organized, and executed from this marketing space right here. So I'm going to give you a high level overview and then we'll go into some of the different sections. So first things first, some of this is going to look familiar because it is similar. If you watched the previous video where I walked you guys through my business dashboard and the entire business management system, this is kind of like a subset of that. And so this allows us to just compartmentalize for everything that's related specifically to marketing. So first things first, you'll notice that I do have quotes and stuff up here. And that is because I like to just have reminders and Pinterest managers messaging me now. Anyways, so I like to just have quotes as just reminders for when we're creating content. I want to create stuff that's unique, that's going to be inspiring as well as helpful. And then also just making sure that we're doing things with intention and purpose and not just posting to be posting. So if you've been like following this channel for a while, you've probably noticed that a lot of the content that I post isn't just cookie cutter content that you find other places. And because I feel like if you're just telling the same thing, regurgitated information, then it's not really helpful because it already exists. But anyways, so I just like to have quotes and things like that as reminders as we're creating content. And because we are creating from this space, I like to make sure that it's motivational and inspirational. So that's why you do see quotes. You see the images. It just kind of adds to the aesthetic. And then I also have like a Spotify link to one of my favorite albums to listen to, which is this Crowned Affirmations by Z. And a lot of people do ask me, like, what is the intro song that's on my channel? And it's actually a Z song from this album. And the intro song is this Money Up Affirmations right here. So that is what is in the intro song that people ask in the comments all the time. But this entire playlist, I recommend that you check it out. It's called Crowned Affirmations by Z. And it is just like a good burst of energy, motivation for women entrepreneurs. All right. So let's go ahead and go through what's on this main hub and then we'll get into each individual section. So first you'll see I have quick links that goes to the master content tracker, which I'll show you with that in a second, our client feedback and testimonials, and then the master task list. This actual marketing task to do this in the middle is linked to the master task list. So this is basically all the tasks that we need to get done, but it's filtered. So we only see what's related to marketing here. And then here we can see who it's assigned to, the status, priority. If it's linked to specific content, then we link that here. So you could click on this and actually go to the actual content database and see this specific post and what it is or whatever. But I'll show you that in a second. I like to have a time here because today specifically, I'm in between client meetings. I just got off a call at 10. I have another one at 11. So I'm trying to squeeze this video in the middle. And I like to have an extra calendar because I don't know about y'all, but time goes fast. I can look at the time and it's 10:50. I'm like, okay, I got 10 minutes before my call. And then I look up and it's 10:59. I'm like, wait, like what happened to the 10 minutes I had? So I like to have just a clock there as a reminder so I can see it. And then I like to have a quick glance for upcoming promotions. So we are going to be doing our Shift Correct challenge for spring cleaning, I guess. But this is pretty much a 30-day business optimization challenge. So we're going to be promoting that heavy this month for the spring season, telling people it's time to get your business together, spring clean your business, declutter, etc. So I like to have upcoming promotions over here to make sure that we are not letting it fall through the cracks and that we include that in our marketing efforts. Below that, it's just links to all of our social media profiles, plus our website. And then on the opposite side, we have collaborations. This is going to be where I list like links to any workspaces that we have for specific brand partners, sponsorships, whether it's ongoing or one-time integrations, etc. Paid collaborations, speaking events, all of that we pretty much kind of will link to here. And then in the middle, I have like marketing channels. So every single marketing channel or avenue that we have pretty much has its own dedicated workspace. So when we're in this marketing hub, this allows us to see all things marketing all together. Even when you look at the calendar, you can see we have a mix of YouTube, we have some email on here. Pinterest will be on here shortly, but right now Pinterest is actually in a separate database because we're cleaning up Pinterest, doing some different things. So it has a standalone database. But essentially, each marketing channel has its own workspace. And I'll actually take you into let's go in here now. No, I'll come back to this. So let me show you the content calendar and then we'll go into one of these channels. We'll probably do email because it's pretty streamlined and won't be overwhelming, but we'll go over the content calendar and then I'll take you into each individual marketing channel workspace. So when it comes to the marketing calendar, this is a high level way for us to see what content, what events, what marketing campaigns we have kind of at a high level, looking just at the calendar itself. So this is pretty much everything that we have planned for the month. I told you guys I typically plan ahead for everything. So you'll probably see we already have like some stuff outlined for like email, YouTube for April, May. We may even be a little bit into June. Yeah, we've already kind of planned videos for all of Q2 already. But again, even when I put things on the calendar, sometimes I will change them around. And for example, like this video, I think may have been like originally scheduled for like the end of January. Then we moved it to February and then we moved it to March, right? But we plan ahead, but we allow room for changes and pivots. So anyways, what we do on the calendar, this allows us to see everything that's related to marketing, and then you can see what it is. So different icons mean different things. For example, this one that has this little price tag is a sales post. So this is where we're promoting a product or service. If it has a little post icon, then this is just a most likely an educational post. If it has the black video icon, this is a YouTube video that is going on my main business channel. If it has a blue video icon, then it's for my travel channel, which is filtered out in this space. If it has the little letter icon, of course, this is going to be an email. If it has the notification bell, this is just a community post for whenever we post a new video, we post a new video announcement on the community tab. If it has this little graph icon, it's a poll for YouTube. And I think I went over all of these. Oh, the only one I haven't went over is a quiz. So for the quiz, it has this little question mark. And then this one over here, if you see where it says ready to scale quiz, and it has a little funnel, this is because it's a lead magnet. So anytime we post like a link to our freebie, then that's what this is. And so basically this allows us to see a high level of all the content that we have. And then we could also add content directly on the calendar. So let's say that for the 6th, I wanted to come in here and I wanted to add a new post. And it's like, oh, maybe I want to add a quiz. I can hit this little plus sign And then I'm going to say quiz for video. I would be more specific, but I'm going to say that. And then also what I have. So I I don't want to say OCD. Like, some people may think that this is kind of overwhelming or this is like too much, but I like to systematize everything. So within the content calendar, we've created templates for everything. So if I'm creating an email, I could just hit this email and then it will add the template for emails. If it's a Monday educational post, the dates aren't going to line up because we kind of change what we post when on specific days. But if it's an educational post, I can hit this. If it's a poll, if it's a new video alert, we have a template for that, for quizzes, lead magnets, sales posts, videos, reels, social media posts, blog posts, and then some of these are for my travel channel. But essentially what I can do is, I know that this is going to be a quiz, then I could click on quiz template, and then now it's going to automatically add the format for this, and then it adds some labels. So this is going to go on my business channel. Right now it's just an idea until I change the status. Let's say we're planning, I know I'm going to post a quiz, but I haven't quite mapped it out yet. I can also set a due date. The due date is going to be today. When we publish it, we add a link, the media type, it's a poll or a quiz, and then I can add the file name if it's a video, or if it's Pinterest, then we will add what board or what playlist it goes to. And then down here we can add our caption as well as hashtags, and then we have just like a little mini checklist to follow whenever we're creating new content. So now when I click back on the calendar, you can see we have this new post here that says video, a quiz for video, and then that is where we would add that. And you can also see the status says planning. So all of these you can see, okay, what platform is it? This is YouTube, this one's email, and you can also see the status. So this one says planning, and then the rest of these, like this is scheduled. You can see this one says draft. So this allows us to see just kind of like a high level view of everything, or we can quickly add things to the calendar if we need to. Now let's go ahead and go back to our marketing channels, and I will take you specifically into the hub. Let me see what time it is. Okay, I still got time. I'm trying to go through this fast, but not where I'm efficient, but not too fast, because I do have another call. Okay, so I'm going to go into the email marketing channel, and then here I will show you kind of the outline and the layout for each one of these. So even though this is email, this is pretty much going to be the same layout for all marketing channels. So the YouTube one is laid out very similar. The only one that's kind of different is the one for client referrals, but for the most part, it looks similar to this. Up top, we have our overview, which is kind of like, okay, what is our goal when it comes to email marketing? How do we want to leverage this in our marketing strategies? What is going to be the purpose? We have our weekly sending schedule, so when we send out emails. And then below this, we have specific tasks that are related specifically to email marketing. So if we're in the YouTube planner, this is going to be specific to YouTube. Whereas on the marketing hub, it has all marketing tasks, regardless if it's for YouTube, if it's for Pinterest, if it's for email, whatever. Within the email space, this shows us specifically what task is related to emails. And then also you will notice that it has an additional column over here. I do currently write all my emails myself. I have hired copywriters or content writers in the past to write emails or to write blog posts, but I really enjoy writing. If you're on my email list, I started back sending my epiphanies with Ebony emails, and I just love writing those emails. It just has like personal reflections from me. So emails are written by me at this point. Like, if you've gotten emails in the past and you're like, oh, this kind of different, then that's why. Because at the top of this year, I went back to writing emails myself. I used to send 3 emails per week, and it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is the old schedule. But now I've gone to sending 2 emails per week. Sometimes we still send 3. as far as ongoing weekly emails, I send an email now on Tuesday and Friday. Under this, I could just see high level, okay, what emails are going out this week. And so I could see that I have 3 emails. I did send 3 emails this week, and that's because I didn't want this first email to be too long, so I split it into 2 separate emails. So the first email talks about industry changes for coaches, and then the second email has trends. And then there's a coaching lesson in there, which is my epiphanies from Ebony email. So down here, you can see upcoming email campaigns, and this is what is actually linked to that content calendar that I just showed you. And also, we have an email specific content calendar. So you will notice that this calendar doesn't look as full as the last content calendar that I showed you. And that is because this content calendar right here is filtered so that it only shows email content. So this is all of our emails that are planned for March. And you can see this week we sent out 3 emails, so our schedule is a little bit different than it is every other week. Every other week we have an email that goes out Tuesday, and then we have an email that goes out on Friday. So this is pretty much the same as this here. This just allows me to see it in a different way, so to speak. So I can see, okay, these emails are scheduled. This email probably went out already, so I'm going to mark this as published. And then you can see the rest of the emails for this month are at drafts, and that is because they're already written. But of course, the videos for the week can't go out until we have the link for the video. So once the link is added, then we can update these and actually schedule them to go out. And I think I still have to write this email. I think I am probably going to change it to something else. I can link each one of these emails to my master task list. So as you can see up here where it says like task to go, then this is because this is linked to the actual content down here. So for example, week 1 is already done, so you don't see this up here on our to-do list because it's already been completed. But for week 2, we still have 1 task to go. And so if we come down here, you can see for week 2, we have 2 emails that need to be written, and one of them has already been scheduled, is done, and then we have one that is still in draft that still needs to be completed. But once this video is recorded, we have the link for it, then we can schedule this and then it will be done as well. And then the same for week 3, we have 1 email already written, finalized, scheduled, and then we have 1 that is still waiting on a video link, so it is still pending. And then under this, you just have some helpful resources that I use when it comes to email marketing, like testing out subject lines for emails, doing calculations for different things, templates for signature, whatever. So those are just helpful resources. But essentially, this is what it is like inside of the marketing channels. Let's go back to our marketing hub. I think I went over everything. See, I didn't take you guys under the calendar. So under the calendar, the only thing we have is like a content idea bank and then marketing resources. So with the content idea bank, this is pretty much where I come and add any ideas. So if I have an idea for a personal story that I want to tell, I could just hit new page and then add what that video concept or email concept is. And then it's kind of filtered based on the category for it. And then besides that, we have our marketing resources. And this is just where we have resources that helps us create content. So when it comes to like hooks, starting off with videos or social media posts, these are different ideas in here. So you could just see the biggest lesson I've learned, in my life, etc. So different hooks to start off videos or social media posts. And it's the same thing for hashtags, audio for reels or shorts, and then call to actions to use, and then stock photo and video for either YouTube videos or for reels and shorts. So that's it. All right, so there you have it. That is my content management system. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below this video. As always, thank you Thank you so much for stopping by my internet home. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those notifications so any other time I post a video just like this, you'll be the first one to get notified. Bye, y'all.